Welcome back. And in this video, I'm going to give you some more tips, algebra tips. And this time, it's about how to factor a number. Find the prime factorization. Find, let's say, all prime factors of, let's say, 270. Okay, let's say that this is our objective. How are we going to do that? Well, what I do, and different people have different techniques, but I like this sort of a tree diagram. So I think of different ways to get 270. And some of you may notice that it's divisible by 2. You can divide it by 2. You can do that. Or like in my case, I see that there's a 0 right at the end, so it must be divisible by 10. So you can divide 27 into 27 times 10, and you make those lines, split it into 27 times 10. Okay, now each one of these numbers could be divided further. So for example, 10 could be divided into 2 times 5, right? And 27, it's actually 9 times 3. Um, okay. And then 9 could also be split as 3 times 3. Okay, so these numbers that we have on the bottom, they cannot be split anymore. So these are our prime factors. So we have, if you circle every number on the bottom that doesn't have any lines coming out of it anymore, like 9, for example, is not a prime factor because it also is split into 3 times 3, but the 3s are, those are the tips of the branches. So they are your final prime factors. So the factors, if I want to list all the factors, prime factors, and prime means they cannot be split anymore. Factors of 270 are, we're going to have, if we just list factors, so it's divisible by 3, 2, 5, and actually any combination of these. Okay, so it's going to be divisible by 15, 3 times 5. It's also going to be divisible by 10, 2 times 5. It's divisible by 2 times 3 is 6. It's divisible by 3 times 3 times 5 is 45, and so forth. You can actually do any combination. That's about like all factors, like random factors of 270. But if they're specifically asking about prime factors, these are the only one. So prime factors of 270 are 3, 2, and 5. But if you want to list 270 as a product of prime factors, you would have to list 3 times. So 3 times 3 times 3, and then we had 5 ones, and then we had 2 ones. So that's what you list. And if you put this into a calculator, you're gonna end up with 270. Okay, now you can write it in short notation using exponents. 3, we have a factor of 3 times. So we multiply 3 by itself 3 times, so the exponent is 3, and then 5 and 2. So this is a shorthand notation of the same thing.